Hello and welcome to day 3. This is Dr. Paul Beckham from All Seasons Integrative Health in Fargo, North Dakota. Today we're going to be going over our holistic health approach to neuropathy assessment. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our presentation. My name is Dr. Paul Beckham, and I'm the founder and president of All Seasons Integrative Health. We are delighted to have you join us here today. The purpose of this presentation here is to go over our holistic health approach to assessing neuropathy. We'll be discussing what neuropathy is again, just to give you an overview. That has been already addressed in a previous presentation, so if you want to go back to that, you can get a little more detail on that. We'll also be going over our holistic health assessment and how it can help you understand the severity of your neuropathy. So today's session will focus on that holistic health approach to assessing neuropathy here. We're specifically going to cover our comprehensive exam process that evaluates both the peripheral and autonomic nervous systems. So, understanding neuropathy. What is neuropathy? Again, just a quick review. Neuropathy refers to the damage or dysfunction of one or more nerves, typically causing numbness, tingling, muscle weakness, and pain in the affected areas. It often starts in the hands and the feet, usually in the feet first and then the hands second, but then it can affect other parts of your body, including your internal organs, which is where your autonomic nervous system goes to. Symptoms can include burning and tingling sensations, sharp pains, sensitivity to touch, and muscle weakness. These symptoms can lead to a significant impact on your daily life, making it difficult to perform everyday tasks such as walking or even sleeping comfortably. So the causes and risk factors again. The main causes of neuropathy, it could be caused by just various different factors, including diabetes, infections, traumatic injuries, vitamin deficiencies, autoimmune diseases, and exposure to toxins. Some other risk factors are including just prolonged exposure to high blood sugar levels. So making sure you keep your blood sugar under control, certain medications, chemotherapy, and even the medications that you're given to help deal with your neuropathy symptoms. And that's kind of the key. They're only covering up the symptoms. They're not treating or trying to do anything to reverse your neuropathy. Excessive alcohol consumption can literally cause vitamin deficiencies. So we want to look at that, as well as having issues with just detoxifying and clearing things out because you have now burdened your liver with trying to remove the alcohol from your system. Also, a family history of neuropathy. Again, there can be some genetic components to neuropathy as well. So understanding these can help in managing and preventing further nerve damage. The exam process, so evaluating your nervous system. The peripheral nervous system examination is going to consist of sensory testing. We do use a standardized neuropathy sensory test that consists of 16 different tests to literally give us a score so we know just how affected your body is from the neuropathy. We can go into that even deeper if necessary, but typically we're using the scored test so that we have something to go back to in the future to make sure that you're progressing with your treatment, if you follow through with treatment. That sensory test is going to include things like light touch sensations, pain sensations, vibration sensations, and there's also motor testing. Motor testing consists of testing muscle strength. We're going to test all of the nerve root levels that could possibly be affected in the lower and upper extremities. Typically, there's 5 in each area. However, our muscle testing can expand out into dozens of different muscle tests if we're finding other things. It can also help rule out the possibility of just other treatments that might be necessary to help not only with your neuropathy, but with other things that might be, because of the neuropathy or maybe possibly causing the neuropathy. We'll also test your reflexes in your upper and lower extremities to make sure that they're functioning appropriately. We also check your coordination and balance. We have a computerized assessment system, so we can do different things like time to sit to stand, time to get up and go. It'll give us a risk of fall assessment. And again, we can go back and measure those as you get through treatment to make sure that those are improving as you go through treatment. Then we also can test for your autonomic function testing. What we use in our office is a computerized testing called the vital scan. It does a pseudomotor test, which measures basically the function of your sweat glands by giving a tiny electrical stimulus to see how well your sweat glands are working here. And if they're not, then we have an idea that your autonomic nervous system is being affected by your neuropathy. We can also look at diagnostic imaging. A lot of patients do have other things that we want to rule out, including things like spinal stenosis, degenerative disc, degenerative joints in the spine that could be irritating nerves that would be traveling down your arms and legs that could be causing numbness and tingling in your hands and feet, similar to neuropathy, or again could be contributing to the neuropathy because of not having that proper nerve stimulus and control and feedback from your extremities back to your brain. We could also be looking at lab tests. There's urine tests, blood tests, all of which can give us a lot of information here. And especially, looking at blood tests, we can even take your current blood tests and look at them from a more holistic functional medicine standpoint, and not looking at it to give you any kind of medications, but to look for things like nutritional deficiencies. It could even indicate, and you don't need to have a direct B12 test, although they do have that, or folate, but there's also other markers that we can look for, and those would indicate possibilities of B12 deficiencies, vitamin D, all kinds of different things that might need to be addressed just through either supplementation or changing your diet so you can get higher levels of this just through the foods that you're eating. Another big thing is just to check your glucose levels, and especially if you do have diabetes or prediabetes, making sure that you're getting your sugar levels checked throughout the day. Using a continuous blood glucose monitor, if you do have that going on, can be super helpful. You can even then see how different foods can affect your blood sugar levels, and that way you can adjust your diet according to how you're responding to different foods and how your blood glucose levels can be affected. Other things with labs, we can look for inflammatory markers, so assessing for signs of inflammation or autoimmune conditions. So, if you have someone that that's struggling with neuropathy, I encourage you to just book a consultation with us so we can give you a better idea. If you have neuropathy, if you do have neuropathy, what is the severity of it? Are there other things that we want to order, just like some of the tests we just kind of discussed, to further narrow down what might be, causing or feeding into your neuropathy, so we can make sure that you get the best treatment possible here to help reverse your neuropathy. So our contact information, you can reach us at 701-356-0016, or you can email us at the office, which would be office at allseasonsintegrative.com. So that's ALSEASONSINTEGRATIVE.com. And we can get you set up for basically, if you want further information, you can come for a free workshop. We have those bi-weekly. So you can come in, have further questions answered, and or you can literally sign up for right now we do have some specials going on where you could come in for a $49 consultation, which will include some screening tests to help us determine the severity of what you have going on. We still might need to be doing, we definitely will have to be doing other tests if you have a more significant case of neuropathy going on. But at least from there, you'll know if we can help you. It's just a matter of getting those other tests done so that we can give you a clear picture of what you're really looking at as far as moving forward with treatment. Or if you want to get some further information from us, the easiest way to get out to our neuropathy page is to go out to fargopn.com. So FARGOPN.com. And that'll take you to our neuropathy treatment page where you can get even more information on, our neuropathy treatment and assessment programs here. So you can get as much information as you want. You can also, again, send emails to that email address with any further questions so that we can, answer anything that you might have going on. So thank you so much for joining us here today. We really do appreciate your time and interest in our reverse neuropathy program. Our next session, hey, make sure you stay tuned because our next presentation, we're going to, dive deeper into understanding of the treatment protocols for reversing neuropathy. The other thing is stay connected. Don't forget to follow our page on Facebook. You can also, follow some of these posts. They'll also be out on our blog, on our website. So you can get further health tips and updates there. And again, you can reach out to us, through email or through some of the contact forms on the website. And, we'll get back to you as soon as possible with answers for you. Maybe we'll even have some questions that we'll have to create some videos to get out for other people because they might not be questions that we've thought of or we've had other patients ask in the past. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps and have a great day.